Hello. And there you go.
What's going on?
Probably every time in that video. Guys? Fuck me, dude. What's up, everybody? What's up? Okay, so we got two completely new guests today, but they're not new to Twitch. They're not new to the gaming world. They're, of course, Sacriel and Summit1G. They're OGs,
Finally.
dude. They're fucking OGs of Twitch. Let's be real here, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Big warm welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, always. And of course, there's Cotton and Deadly and Mr. Nikita Buyanov.
Yay!
Is that how you say your last name?
Like, it's okay. No,
is it Buyanov?
Yeah. You said it first, like
Buyanov.
Yes.
Okay, so Buyanov. Stress.
Yeah.
All right. So how's it going, guys?
Yo, Fair, you really gonna leave me out like that? Because I'm not on screen.
Oh, you're
now you can fucking talk. Wow. Now you can talk. Just join Zoom, dude. I'm just kidding, guys. We got Dr. Lupo here as well, but he's a little bit shy right now.
No, dude. All right, so let me just preface this by saying having a 4-year-old sucks because you get sick all the time. So I didn't want to be on cam talking.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, you're good, dude. Drop some love for Dr. Lupo, guys. That was a joke, by the way. All right, so all right, so the plan for today is talk a little bit about the servers on fire, the back end failing, you know, everything new that's going on both for the player base and for people over at Battle State Games. We got preparations for, what is it, Nikita? 0.13? The new one, the new big one.
The new big one is like, it will be like a bit later. The so next one is 12.4, then 12.5, then 12.6. As I mentioned it like before, we want to make several like pretty like good patches, like with a lot of stuff, but it will be divided in more like diversified way,
right.
And that's why, like, I think we think it will be better for the community, for players to have something new every month. So that's the idea. And what can I say more? First of all, hello everybody. Hello, dear streamers of EFT. Like, finally we are seeing some like famous faces that like they were for a long time with us, and finally we're sitting all together here all around the world actually, and some of us like at this time they should be sleeping actually, but they're here with us, Summit, and that's a good thing, because like it will actually, it would be a good thing if we will just like staying up all day without any sleep, like working 24 hours per day. It will be cool, but it's not possible, unfortunately. So what should we talk about today?
Well, I'd like to start with Sacriel and Summit, you know, get a little bit of their feedback on how it was to get into Tarkov, you know, just you guys' journey through some time.
Yeah, that's
so
that's good.
Sacriel, would you mind?
No, sure.
I feel like your journey's 100 times easier. No chance, it's not.
Yeah.
Because you got the Armor 3 background, you're nuts, you know?
I don't know. I've always played survival games, like a lot of people know you from DayZ and Armor and stuff. But the second I saw the cinematic trailer for Escape from Tarkov, I was sold. Immediately, I was just like, if they are cool enough to think of the stuff in the cinematic trailer, I wonder how good the game is. And I remember the first ever video of Tarkov that ever hit YouTube like years and years ago. And it's a guy like creeping around in dorms, and he opens the guard's desk and he gets a key out and he goes out and he starts unlocking doors. And I was just like, at the time, I was playing DayZ where like zombies are running through walls and hackers are teleporting you into space and shit. So for me, I was like, okay, this looks like the next level of survival gaming. So yeah, I played it the day it came out. The very day it came out, there were like, I think it was like 2 maps, like customs and
factory.
And it was like not that many guns, but there were enough that I could tell that it was a new level of gaming. When I went to like add a suppressor to a gun, I had to take the barrel out and find a threaded one and like I was like, okay, that's so much more cooler than like what every other game does, where you just pick up anything off the floor, click it on. Oh, it works magically.
Wrap it right on.
Yeah, so
It works magically.
Exactly. And I just knew immediately, like, okay, these guys mean business. And it's been the kind of game where I'll play it for like a month or two, and then I've consumed all the content in it. And then I stop for like a year or 6 months, and I come back when there's a new patch. And again, unlike DayZ and several other survival games, every 6 months, here's the crazy thing about Tarkov for me. Every 6 months, you guys add more content than DayZ has added in 6 years. And that's not a joke.
Yeah.
Like, if you literally take a snapshot of DayZ a year ago, it has fewer guns today than it did a year ago. Whereas each patch you add, you're like, okay, we've added like 10 guns and 70 attachments and all these different things. And for me, that's what kept me coming back. And now we've got to the point where people keep saying to me, Tarkov's only big because of the Twitch drops. And it's like, it's not big because of the Twitch drops. It's big because they just dropped point 12 with another new map and more bosses and more loot and more features and the hideout. And it's just such a maelstrom of content that it keeps me every time I come back, I stay for more time. So the first time I stopped playing for a few months. I came back, I played for a month. Then I stopped for 6 months. I came back, I played for 2 months. And now with point 12, I come back, I'm playing it like 14 hours a day for 40 days straight.
What do you think made the difference?
It's a compounded effect, really.
Survival kit. Sorry.
And the survival kit. Yeah, that was the best thing you ever added.
Honestly, yeah, that and the CMS are so game changing. Do you remember playing? Sorry,
no, you're good. You're good.
You remember playing with blacked out limbs for the entire rest of the raid?
Yeah, you get hit in the stomach, and you're just like, okay, I guess I have to go.
The raid was over. Dying because you jumped too high with blackened limbs.
Yeah.
Well, guess I have to eat an entire feast constantly to stay alive.
Yeah. So you guys just address all the core problems in the game. You respond to feedback really well. And on top of that, instead of just a lot of other games end up chasing their tail because they're just trying to fix the things that people moan about. While you guys are fixing the things we moan about, you're also adding just piles of content. And I think that's what made Tarkov explode. Like when people got drawn in by the drops, but then they realized like, oh my God, there's how many maps and how many bosses and how many guns and how many new things and how all the new armors and all that. It's just so good. I love it.
Nice.
And and like we didn't expect actually to Tarkov rise so much because like we just thought that it will be cool to actually have some events to boost up some like player base, but we didn't even imagine how much like new players, how much visibility the game will have. And right now, even after Drops event is over for a long time ago, it's still like on top. It's good. It's really good. We love it, yes, but it's brought a lot of other stuff that we need to maintain. Like as you know, like the server stability, the backend issues. It's all about the overloading and stuff. Like it was, because as I said before, we added a lot of new servers, a lot of new stuff. We empowered like many pieces of equipment, and we did really like we continue to do this job to get the hardware better, to have more game rooms and stuff. And I think you got the feeling that the game, like the matching times were decreased for the last several days, and they will be decreased more. And the issues still popping up because it's for us. It's still this is the kind of experience. It's new for us, and we like encounter a lot of things that we didn't encounter before. And of course, it's linked to like the high load, the overall amounts of players. It's getting influenced by the bad people who wants the game not perform so well. I'm talking about like different kind of people that want to that do different stuff like DDoSes and stuff. And we perfectly understand this is the rules of the game, and that's why we're working almost 24/7 right now. We are even started to make the new shift, like to work in the late evening hours and in the night, to actually to provide the stability and the monitoring and to be like on top of the situation. And it's pretty hard for us because we thought that if the game will get some attention, it will be like the easy days will start. Not at all, because like a lot.
Oh man, that was bad. That was ass backwards.
Yeah, and it's not, of course, but like it's totally okay as long as the people understand at least something that it's not like the way it could be easy like to fix, and like it's a good thing. I just want to say that we are totally on this situation, and as just to mention, we want to make some like the little compensation for the last weekend fails. I think starting from now, I will say to my colleague to do this compensation. It will be a package on 1 million rubles in game currency. You will be able to like. You
okay, I'm out.
You need to relog into the game, and you will get this 1 million rubles just for your like
troubles.
Like, just for troubles for the future improved testing purposes. So I'm just like I said that go ahead.
1 million rubles for your troubles.
Yes, indeed.
Give him the go ahead. Give him the password. Let's go.
Yeah. The
password
is
ruble.
Давай, мочи. Yes, we really hope that we will finally fix all the issues this week. So, like, it will be a really good thing if the next weekend will go smooth. It will be kind of celebration, like a holiday for us, if it will be okay. So wish us luck. We will do everything what's needed to actually stabilize the game. It to run perfectly. As I said before, the game rises every week per like 10, 20, 25%. So it's a really like fast pace for us to actually to maintain and get this scale in time.
So that people understand, because I think it's important to really to put a number out there if you're willing to do so. You before the podcast is live, you said that at this current moment there were about 100,000 active players, and this past weekend it was more than double that.
Yes.
So that's like people have to understand that a sudden influx of 100,000 plus additional people, it's going to cause server issues if especially when you even said yourself that Battle State wasn't really, you weren't anticipating this level of success out of nowhere.
Yes.
Like
and we perfectly understand that it's not a good thing to actually have these issues, because the new players will see these issues and say about it. Like we'll have some discussion about, for example, I saw the post on Reddit that the new player said something like, so what's the EFT is about? Is just about like crashing, lagging, and the backend issues, or what? And it was not cool, and it breaks our heart, like my heart actually. But
you know, like, I think that when it comes to this problem, you're on a completely different spectrum, right? It's like when you're waiting in a queue for 10 minutes because the game is so fucking dead. It's awful. I think I could speak for a lot of people that waiting in a queue because the game is too popping, I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? And because I know it'll get better. I'd much rather be on that end.
Same.
Yeah, that understandable.
I mean, it's kind of paradoxical, you know, because on one end you have 100,000 plus new players coming in, and on the other end you have all these newfound problems caused by those very people that have joined, you know, and it's like it's a couple of fronts you got there.
Yeah, but every time I try to say this, and like it's not even like a solid point. It's beta, you know. It's beta, still a beta version, and we still need to test things else. Like, okay, you shouldn't mention this. Like, you just go play EFT, but it could be more like problems. There could be issues because the game is getting more and more popular, and I think like it could be even more popular in the next couple of months. So we need to like get ready for that, I think. But again, we are at our places, we know what to do, and I think this week we will fix everything because it's really not enough things to fix. Actually, not enough things left to fix. So I think it will be like totally stable really soon.
So yeah, all in all, it's like going according to plan, right?
What?
It's going according to plan.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yes, of course, yes, and yes, of course. Like we are totally like this is the number one priority, and also tomorrow there will be some hotfix patch. So the work is going like simultaneously in many directions. We are making new location. We make 12.4 patch. It will contain a lot of cool features and content. We are preparing the hotfix patch. It will be, I think, it will be tomorrow. We are fixing servers. We're like improving backends, and like we are like making new designs for the upcoming features. So the work is going in several directions, and everything is kind of good because we see how much responsibility and how much like attention we are getting right now, and it brings the idea that we need to behave, you know, like yeah, like we need to
obey.
Keep this, yeah. We need to keep
going.
Yeah. We need to
Yeah.
keep this level of like attention, to keep this level of utilization and overall working processes, and that's totally key. I'm not saying that somebody said in chat like, "Oh, Nikita, cry baby," or something like this. And I'm not crying actually. I'm just tired, you know. I'm just tired. I'm totally all right, and everything will be like good because for me, like the whole process of EFT development right now, I see how many emotions and feelings the game like gives to players, to like new players and old players, you know, like old school players like Canon 3 years, like that deadly also. Yeah, they still get hyped on, and this is pretty cool. And the perfect, like the beautiful thing is that there is still so much like cool stuff to do and actually to show you, and so much cool stuff to like for you to experience. And this gets me excited because like for us this 3 years or even 4 years of production, it was mostly about fixing stuff actually. And right now we are getting on that line that we will just do things like cool things, features, content, and the game will be more interesting, more enriched, like with storylines, with new locations. And like I'm totally 100% sure that we will continue to excite you. Yes.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. I feel like you guys were like on a ship, and then all these people like blew up your engine. You guys are like repairing your engine right now, waiting to bust one more.
Shitty flute in the background while the servers are burning. Nikita, fix, please, Nikita.
Like the server. You know, I personally fix all the stuff. Like I just go take a wrench, and go like.
Just push the add server button. Come on now.
Yeah.
Just push the add server button. Oh man, I can't. I'm the same though. I've gotten up. I feel like if you're not getting up out of your chair and yelling at your camera at least a little bit while you're playing Tarkov, there's a problem.
Yeah. It's good to hear you guys are making progress though, because this reminds me back in the pre-alpha, you spent like 6 months fighting gamma glitchers. That wasted a lot of time, stuff like. So it's good.
Just getting like Battle Eye installed too. That was a huge
groundbreaking
moment
huge.
too.
That was huge.
Dude, there's just a lot of huge moments in this game. I mean, bro, we were kind of making fun at the survival kit, but that really is like the freaking greatest item in the game. It's so game changing. It's unreal. Like just me coming back with that one item is like, oh my God. It's like the whole game is just like a little bit more balanced in your favor. You know what I mean? You don't have to walk in and get your legs blacked out by aimbot scav, you know, just Rambo in the corner by himself. You know what I mean? He's just waiting for you to walk through the door, and then you're just like, well, my raid's over. Okay, I'm gonna go limp to my my exit now. You know?
It definitely made it so that like even raids that feel really bad in a moment can turn into really.
Bring them back.
Yeah. Well, I ran one not too long ago where I think I went through 6 serve 12 charges repairing arms over and over, just like seriously. And like, it cuts down the total HP, but you can still go again, and that's the incredible part. And it's created.
Someone chucked a nade at me the other day, and it blew up everything but my head. I didn't even know it was possible.
How are you still alive?
Yeah, that was crazy. I couldn't even repair my thorax. I didn't even know that was possible. You know what I mean? It was crazy.
Okay, guys, I got it. Time to increase prices. Yeah.
There you go. That's the strat right there.
There's only so much you can say, and you're allowed to say about the things you like when it comes to Tarkov, you know? You should have said, like,
oh, yeah.
Fucking survival kit is not working, man.
Yeah, make it 2 slots, man. See, mess with 1 slot, okay?
God.
I still feel the CMS should fix fractures. Just throwing that in.
Yeah, I agree in a way.
It's a super inefficient way to do it. It'd just be convenient, but just my 2.
I think it not fixing fractures is what makes me stay away from it.
Yeah. Well, that and you get a lot less
lower
HP.
the HP.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, the lower HP is good. Should be a balance so you can still fix the fracture, but the cost of the limb, yeah. Agreed. I like it because it's fast, so I bring like a splint and a CMS sometimes just to mess around. It's like super quick, but Survive 12 is better for sure.
Ah, it's nice, dude. The Survive 12 is so nice.
Okay. Actually, I'm trying to read the chat. It flows really fast.
Good luck.
And I saw like the message like something like "Stop talking and fix your servers, fuck tards." Like fuck tards. Like they want, like not me to fix the servers, like you guys.
We gotta fix the fucking servers, dude.
We all gotta fix the servers.
Cotton, grab my hand, Cotton. Grab my hand, dude.
Get us out of the streamer queue, you know what I mean? Just get us back in that normal queue, and I think we'll be fine.
Summit, come on now. Shh, don't tell people about that.
The best is Twitter. People will yell at Dimitri, "Why are you tweeting streamers and not fixing servers?" Like, he's the PR guy. Leave him.
How dare you do your job? Learn to code right now. Rage.
Yeah, man.
It is impressive that with the size.
I mean, go on.
I was just saying, how big is Battlestate's actual developer team? How many people do you have working on coding?
On coding, like the client coding, I think it's like about 15, maybe 20, something like this.
In comparison to like a company that's like,
I was expecting 3.
Yeah, you're looking at one of the most advanced games for its time right now. I mean, you look at the complexity of it and everything that you guys are trying to do with it versus other companies that have way more people.
Yeah, like today,
crazy how hard y'all are working.
I had a talk with like representative of like a really big company. It was just like a talk, and they said like the many industry specialists are like freaking out about how much performance you have in your team, like to produce things. Like there's such high performance for the small team like you with such a big and complex game. It's like something like unique. And I just remember like all these crunches, you know, all these tears and stuff. Like, okay, yeah, we were pretty like good like workers, you know. And they like, you have something like, how do you do that? Like, you have some like innovative management approach or something? No, we just like love to work this way, love to do EFT, and like that's the point. We don't have any specialist in our team who doesn't like the game or who doesn't like the concept, the military setting or something. So
everybody that works here's got like the passion for the game, essentially.
Yeah, people can definitely see passion. I mean, I've been watching your like Russia 2028 concept since like 2011, and I was super hyped then, you know, like it's It's
that's
definitely a passion
that's
project.
the next step, you know, the next step that we want to make, like the single player game. And it's not meant that we will like forget the EFT or something, because EFT is planned for a long time with the DLCs, like a lot of them, and the game will continue to develop. And of course, we need to actually finish the game first, like not talking about DLCs. And I think there's a high chance that we will make some intermediate game between EFT and the Russia 2028. It will be something like not related to setting. It will be, maybe it will not be even a FPS game. So it will be something hardcore, like something really hardcore, but it will not be related to our current, like the setting and uh, the EFT setting. Just like to like the ease, to ease the mind, like to actually relax and like to have to build something unrelated and have some like clear minds or something.
Like a Sims 4 DLC.
Sims 4, yeah.
Cheeky edition. Yeah,
cheeky edition.
Killer walks
faster
in.
than light in a tank. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, that's one of the things that really excites me about Tarkov in general is you guys aren't just building a game. You're building this game world, like the universe itself, like the Russia 2028. So like to have ideas of future games, it's not just going to be about Tarkov. Like USEC Bear, it's going to be expanding across multiple different things. And I think that helps a lot when it comes to people getting connected and addicted to these types of games. They want to be a part of something that's got more than just a game. It's got a story attached, right? So that's huge.
I like that it's hardcore. I hate the casual word. Everybody in an industry nowadays where almost every game is like very much considerate of the casual audience and almost so scared to push them away. You know what I mean? So it's nice to get some like fucking some hardcore shit up in this.
Yeah, and like we onto this, and nothing will change. Like even like we have a lot of these players, like a lot of concurrent users. If it will be like 10 times less, it will be totally okay for us, because the game is niche. We want like to have our really dedicated audience. Like we don't need to have all the players around the world. We just need some players who love hardcore gaming and believes in it as we do, and that's how it will stay like forever. The principles, like the philosophy of our company, to make something like this, like what, like not people mainstream wants, but what people actually needs in terms of gaming and in terms of emotions and feelings, like to have the game that will award you like hard and punish you hard too. So that's the idea, and like nothing will change. Nobody will change us, and we will continue to make it and continue to learn something new, because of course there is still so much like things to do and learn, and we still have many controversial things in the game that needs to be like balanced and stuff, like this questionable realism like or something also needs to be polished and like to be actually understood by us at first. And but the thing is that we will continue to do it, because we see the reactions, we see the feedback, and we like what we see. And even if the game could be harsh, not like and not in terms of actual gameplay, but a lot more like in terms of like technical stuff and issues, it's still pretty clear for us that we need to continue. And that's a good thing, because many of us like search for the answers, and we got these answers. Like, you guys go ahead. EFT is a cool game. That's it.
I think the hardcore nature of the game is what's made it extra special on Twitch. I think when people watch someone play Battlefield or Call of Duty or whatever, it's kind of like kill, die, kill, die, kill, die. And at the end, it's like, I got 20 kills, 12 deaths, and that's it. Whereas when in Tarkov, especially when you're watching a streamer who has a webcam, when they've got 1 million rubles worth of gear and maybe they've got like a red card or, you know, a weapons case or something, you can see how tense and how much they're concentrating. And the viewers get on that ride with you. And when you get shot at, they're like, oh, gee, how's he going to get out of this? And when you survive, they're on the edge of the seat. And then you're using your survival kit and you hear footsteps and everyone's just like, oh. And that's what makes it such a compelling experience on Twitch. And I think I just love that you guys are just following down that hardcore route and not being put off by anybody that's like, oh, why do the bullets kill so fast?
Dude, what are you talking about? Half the people I talked to were like, yo, how did I just pepper this guy down with 60 shots and he's walking? You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of the hey, listen, don't hate on the 7.62 PS. Don't start with me. I like that bullet, all right? Yeah, you just gotta hit your shots or just like a freaking light a dude up with 30 bullets. But yeah, the hardcore nature of it is, dude, I had something to say and then I completely forgot it, man. I'm such a freaking idiot. But yeah, it's like the recipe for success on Twitch is like it's the unknown, right? The adventure, right? You're going on this journey. You're not just going on the same map to do the same thing, to expect the same shit you always expect. You play Counter-Strike for years. And if you're a viewer for years, well, you know what to expect out of a Counter-Strike game. If you watch an EFT viewer, if you watch someone like a DayZ viewer, that extra, you know, just like, what am I trying to say here? Just, you don't know what's going on. Yeah, exactly.
Unpredictability.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, dude, a viewer told me the other day, like, and I've gotten a couple different things from viewers. A couple of viewers have told me like, hey, this game's so intense that I just have to live vicariously through you because I can't handle it. You know what I'm saying? Like you handle the intense parts and I'll watch. And then I've even had a guy tell me, he's like, I've been playing this game and my Apple Watch won't stop going off about me having to call EMS because my fucking heartbeat keeps going too high.
Well, that's because you didn't go back and loot that back.
Yeah, exactly. If you would have looted that guy, you felt so much better.
Actually, I'm really afraid that like today I even thought to add a big disclaimer that the game could get your pulse really hard, really high, and you should be aware.
Have you guys ever like thought about that actually while developing it? You know,
no,
because dude, I mean, my fucking palms get sweaty. You know, I go like.
Dude, like, the worst nights for me. Oh, go on. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Worst nights for me are like I'll be playing like when I first got into Tarkov, I would play it on stream and then I'd get off stream and I would play it. And then when I get off stream, it was like nighttime, my room's shut, it's dark. And the worst ones are like scav runs. They're creepy, bro. You'll be like all alone on interchange, no sound. And like there's random scavs be walking up to you being like, hey, what's up? Sukablia, you know what I mean? And shit like that. Super freaking just creepy, man. I don't know. I get those vibes.
And then we have
footsteps and glass crunching. And you're like, what the, where's that come from? You start freaking out. Oh yeah, I'm right there with you.
And then we got.
I also like walking out as like a super geared, like when you get really geared on a scav and you haven't killed a scav and you're like walking around other AI scavs and you're like, for sure, if there's a player scav, he's 100% going to shoot me and I'm not going to shoot him. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's just so scary when you're walking out as a scav full geared, like around AI scav.
You should wait for cultists, you know, because we will not say when they will be in game. So the cultists,
isn't it just gonna get data mined though?
They will just the nighttime only like NPCs. And
no, I said won't they get data mined? Like someone will data mine the files and be like, oh, they added a cultist model.
Yeah, the day or
daytime.
Yeah.
So a special raider is that like something that's
at the
more hardcore than a raider?
Well, they're gonna be. Yeah, all that strange religious stuff around the map. It ties.
Yeah. Like pig heads with fucking
like that pig on Shoreline.
Yeah. So they will be really like creepy, and they will like try to avoid you as much as possible. They will be like totally sneaky kind of like behavior. They will have poisoned knives, and they will try to poison you and like.
Nikita, you're saying you don't want to give people, you know, heart problems.
Yes.
When the cultists
he's concerned.
Dude, I fucking bet there's gonna be a guy just chanting in a corner.
Well, didn't you say the idea is they're supposed to be sneaky? They're even gonna try to do takedowns or just get you with melee from. Yeah, that's
That's gonna, yeah. If you're in interchange and you're just like looking through the dark rooms and you just open the door and then blah, they just rush you with a knife, it's gonna be so good.
They gotta have like a leap attack, you know.
Like I perfectly see, because I know how they look. I know the weapons. We even want to actually to make a how to say it, like sounds, record voices, like for them, like something like something like that. Maybe I don't know. And I perfectly see how it will be like so freaky and scary, and it's just about the thing. Just I mentioned it. Like I really scared that some of the players could like to have a like
heart attack. Yeah, dude, you got to draw the line. You got to draw the line
you have
somewhere.
to put some kind of like disclaimer on.
Exactly. Yeah.
Come on, you know they're scary. Like Outlast, the first 15 minutes of Outlast had me like shit in my pants. You know?
Yeah, that was nutty.
Dude, but seriously,
that'd be crazy. If you know on interchange in the marked room, there's like the guy in the bathtub with the pig head. Make him into a cultist. So when people go over to loot him, he just reaches up and grabs him. How cool would that be? When they click search, he just grabs hold of it.
Dude, but it's got like a chance to happen, you know?
Yeah,
like a random encounter.
Make it like 20%,
you know?
Every once in a while, you go into the room and he's just not in the tub, and you don't know where the fuck he's at.
He's like in the bathroom or something.
That's
or he has just like just moves like this, like.
Blanks.
That would be great.
I actually love the idea that you can you can create all you want in the game like EFT, because I love the narrative games. I love the storyline games. I love the quests with enriched with storylines too, and I love scary games too. Like some of the games, like the best games I ever played, like Resident Evil 7, for example. And I like this kind of games. They give like not like
stress, anxiety.
No, not like scary jumps. They give
not jump scares, but you're always like tense, you know?
Yes,
it's always around.
So you can actually have this kind of tense, but it's like you armed with weapon and you can like protect it, and you can experience something abnormal, like something that doesn't fit in current situation. It was like fully tactical engagements, for example, and that's some cultists like roaming around you trying to kill you with strange noises. It's pretty cool, actually.
So you're saying that, like, I mean, EFT is like, you guys have an open availability to add anything you freaking want, right? Well, as if you're looking at like a game like Division or something like that, you're very, very like limited. You're set on you're very limited to like, oh, it's Tom Clancy. It has to be super tactical. Has to only be this. You know what I mean? Well, in Escape from Tarkov, you guys just like, if you want a fucking monster to be around the corner, you do.
Of course, it must be fit into the lore.
Yeah, this makes sense, of course.
Yeah, and like again, the many situations like cultists, it's pretty realistic thing to have in real life, especially in the war-torn like environments, in like even not post-apocalyptic. It's like pretty depressed environment,
like a dystopian.
Yeah. And I think it will be cool. Again, we will not say when it will happen. Yes, it's a low chance that they will data mine it, but we will keep the files like as
encrypted,
much long as possible, like here. Then we'll upload it. Like we will think something out. Actually,
do you have a plan to have like if let's say they have like a poison knife, are we going to be able to loot that and use it? Because I think it'd be sick to do some.
Yes,
oh my god!
Of course.
Oh, why?
Melee runs, dude? Are you kidding me?
What kind of effects would like poison have?
What are we going to call them? Stablings?
Poison will be like deadly till the end of the raid. You will die. If you don't have an antidote, you will die. And the antidote will be so rare.
Vodka.
And actually, you'll need to craft it in your hideout for several weeks, maybe more.
Oh shit!
Several weeks.
T-virus? What?
Well, hey, don't get stabbed, boys. You know,
that's the plan.
Watch
don't get stabbed.
but again, it will be not like permanent, like Earl's Drain or something. It will be just till the end of this raid, you will like start to lose your health and have a lot of different kind of effects, like blurrish things, like
tremors and all that.
You know what'd be
like
cool?
hallucinations.
Hallucinations.
Oh, you
remember
you
Hallucinations.
remember what was
insane.
it? Team
Like
Fortress 1?
random noises, random footsteps, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, in Team
Holy
Fortress
shit,
1, the
dude.
spy could use like a dart gun and shoot you, and you would see
man.
your vision grenades that no one else has thrown.
Imagine getting
So if you were
poisoned
just
and
walking along, you
not
just hear
being able
grenade sounds,
to-
clink, clink, clink. That would be so
That's
crazy.
Not
Yeah,
being
I'm
able to
gonna
trust
start
your
wearing-
audio at all.
I'm gonna start wearing diapers to stream this damn game. Jeez.
You get poisoned and just
Wait,
take
you
the
don't wear
headset
diapers
off and
already?
just put it outside.
Start seeing the ghost of Killa walking around.
Yo, fuck that.
Dude.
Okay, I think it's a perfect time for us to watch some leaks. It's not much.
Leaks?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not much. Like let's watch them.
Photos,
see.
videos. What do you want? What do you want?
You
Start-
can go ahead with. I think we should
play
watch
one
all
video.
the
Dude.
leaks.
Okay, let's
Okay.
go. Let's start with this, huh? Look at this. What is this? Shotgun shells.
It's,
Smoke shells.
It's a
Maybe.
different
Those
kind
are
of
smoke shells?
It's something.
It's a
It
different
feels
kind of
like it.
special. It's a
It's
different
dragon's
kind of-
breath.
Dragon's
special
breath. Yeah,
shells.
the red one, dude.
For KS-23, the special Russian tactical shotgun, and it's classified as artillery weapon. Actually,
Damn, what's with the
Oh,
aluminum
that's-
one on the left, dude? It looks sick.
Yeah, it looks
so
massive.
this is a different kind of ammunition. Even flashbangs. You can have a flashbang actually with that kind of ammunition.
Ooh,
flashbang
shotgun's
shell.
about to be
Wait,
about to be support
Dude,
classes going
batteries
around.
about-
on
Yeah,
fucking
right?
Tarkov.
Explosive, like armor piercing, blunt, like it's a really powerful shotgun ammunition.
Okay, let's
And
go.
was like stronger than like something like AP-20.
It's like it will be like much more like that. It will have much more damage than regular shotgun shells.
Holy shit, dude.
This is
Wow.
like
Here we go.
handmade grenades, different kind of handmade grenades. For
I got a little
example,
worried. Yeah, I thought that was a Molotov for a second. Yeah.
Oh, look at
this grenade was made from I think it's from the shell from AGS grenade launcher.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
Okay.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Maybe I think so, but I could be possible. BSG 70M. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but maybe next picture will be just about this. What it's all.
Yeah, I think it
Oh,
is.
no.
It's changed.
This is
Oh,
this is
okay.
a grenade from Underbarrel grenade launcher.
Oh,
Made
yeah?
from Underbarrel. Yeah, grenades.
Wow.
Oh, you just added a fuse.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Also, the Underbarrel grenade launchers and grenade launchers are common.
Does that picture have 1337 on it? On the handle, on the spoon?
You want me to go back?
Yeah, it looked like it said 1337 in black.
Okay. Yeah,
don't know if
yeah,
that's
it
any-
does. It does. Oh, honestly,
Nice.
it does. Alright.
Ah.
Then we got, what is this Raven, dude?
That's for Markstrom.
That's
isn't it?
Markstrom's
Yes.
streamer item.
Yes.
Yeah,
Ooh.
big Markstrom getting some represent.
Nice. Dude, it looks sick.
Looks way better than Chicken Prism.
He had to, dude. He fucking had to.
I had to go there. I'm sorry.
All right. What's this? It's a muzzle brake.
Yeah, it's Muzzle Brake.
Oh, Nero 556 something.
So it might be something for some new M4 stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe the new MDR.
Oh my god, look at this.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Got a little dirt biking going on.
Yeah.
Does that mean the go karts in front of interchange are functional now?
Finally.
Please indicate
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Dude,
won't-
you gotta make a mini game, dude. Scavs
You
just
won't-
racing with the go
Driving
karts.
around on it.
Yeah.
Doing drive-bys with Tawses.
Dude, that'd be so fucking funny.
Oh Jesus. Fucking coffee. You guys see
Be able
it?
to grind your own
Uh,
beans,
Yeah.
French press.
Is that what that is?
Ooh.
All right.
Sign me up.
Nikita, if you're talking, you're muted, bro.
Ah, okay, I was muted. Oh,
sorry.
Okay,
man,
the game.
You all got the item.
What are we looking at here?
This right here,
right? Okay.
This right here is a Vepr fucking suppressor, man.
No.
The game over.
Yes.
Game fucking over, dude. Game over. Dude. So you got a weapon that's cheap, that's fucking deadly. It uses 7.62 by 51, and now it can be suppressed. And what it's gonna do?
Oh shit!
So Mosin is going right out the fucking window, dude. So it's going right out the window.
Weapon in the entire game.
215 for life.
Like 215 for life. I say, yeah, but 215 ain't gonna get us them rubles, dude. This is
just to mention the coffee jar was for loophole.
Oh, let's go back. Let's go back. There we go. Fuck yeah, dude.
Like this is a really big beans. You know, it's like something like this, like big beans.
Okay.
Like,
Nice.
the special item for like,
nice, dude.
Yeah, thanks, man.
He loves
Nice,
coffee.
dude.
Actually,
I'm literally drinking it right now. No joke.
I started to drink so much coffee, like so much.
Yeah.
You gotta stop. Stop the servers from burning down. Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. That's what happens when your shit blows up and you gotta start going at it.
Ooh. Okay, this looks sick.
New tactical rig.
Is this
Maybe
a scat boss
for a new
rig?
scat boss, yeah.
Wait, yeah.
Is that like a flip off on the back?
That's a
of
middle
it?
finger on the back. Yeah.
Yes,
I like
it's for boss. It's for boss.
Yeah.
What's his
It's like a
name?
little makeshift
No,
repair
I
on the
will
shoulder.
not say.
What's his name? Nahui.
Maybe.
Captain Nahui. Okay.
Who was it the other day? Who was it?
I think we need Bliat, man.
Dude, we do need Bliat,
Rashad,
man.
Rashad for like 3 weeks.
Rashad.
He's telling me, he's like, you know what's so funny about that? He's like, I've been calling this dude Rashad forever, and he's like, no one in my chat has corrected me once.
Yo, what is this?
Vector?
Vector? Yeah.
Looks like it could be the
That's what it
Vector.
looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The long-awaited
yeah, dude.
mythical Vector.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's a Vector, what
Is it gonna have
caliber
that,
ammo is it gonna run?
45
Hopefully
HP.
45, right?
Okay.
45.
1200 RPM. Come on, you won't.
SRD 762.
You should. Yeah. You should.
300 blackout?
Blackout suppressor. Yeah.
What? Dude, I'm loving the clothing.
We already need new calibers. 300 blackout.
Cool.
Nice.
Another bear jacket. Very nice.
Oh, yeah,
the
I
bear
like that.
jacket.
It's really good,
That's a
dude.
good jacket.
Yeah. Dude, I'm a fool for cosmetics.
Yeah, me too.
I'm a fool for cosmetics with in-game money, dude. I'm
Yeah. Bring it on.
Some about to drop an easy grand on some drip, dude.
Streamer item?
No.
Is that the cultist devil
Ooh.
book?
It's a spell book,
Yes.
dude.
That
This
is.
is the
nice.
cultist.
You can spawn your own fucking cultist minion. Go grab
Bro,
me
we
loot.
about to be
Yes,
magicians in
master.
here?
He's gonna be reading in one hand, stabbing with the other. Bro.
It just looks like one of those, Necronomicons or something.
Oh,
100%.
shit.
Harry
Fireball that
Potter
chest.
book.
Oh my, this is the biggest thing
Tell
right
me there's
here.
a compass
Biggest
on that
thing,
watch.
2020. It does have a
Tell
compass,
me
dude.
there's a
It does have a
compass on
fucking
that
compass.
watch.
Look.
Mother
It
of
does
God.
on the side,
finally.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it
Dude.
does.
Finally, we can do
That's so
cardinal
interesting.
So
direction.
you'll be able
all
to
that.
press it, right?
Firmed.
And your
There's a
animation.
guy
Yeah.
to my east, and he blacked my leg.
Yeah.
Here's what's gonna blow everybody's mind is we're gonna get into we're gonna do the first raid, the compass. We're gonna look at it, and they're all be like, "That's the wrong direction. I thought it was like every direction."
That's
we
only
used to
gonna
call this all
happen
wrong."
on shoreline.
And then the
But I
groups
said
are gonna
right,
rage.
Upside down.
And then all the clans are gonna rage. I had it differently in my head. Delete the compass. Delete the
I
compass.
have to relearn every map. No.
Ooh.
Just
Really?
another helmet.
About to say, don't we
I
already
like
have that but green?
Yeah, it's pretty like.
Oh yeah, that is kind of similar to the green
Yeah.
one. Huh? That
Yeah. I forgot the name of it. It's that newest green
Yeah.
one you just added. I don't remember.
It's got the little
TC
like the little
something.
the TC 2002, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the one.
yeah.
That's the one.
It looks
just
a lot like that one.
I mean, this has
The-
like
the-
these the wiring or whatever.
Well,
Mhm.
TC's got a little bit of an ear cover on the top too.
Yeah,
That looks
yeah,
totally
yeah.
up on the sides.
Yeah.
It's
All
got a
right.
monocle mount. Very nice.
Wait.
Oh, dude, someone has a labs card E mode. What? Is that one of you guys?
I think it's Tweak, right?
I
Does
think it's
have
Tweak.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tweak's got a red one, right?
Oh, is that a care packet?
Airdrops.
Airdrops.
You're
No
kidding me,
way.
dude.
Oh,
You're
here goes
fucking
the
kidding me,
neighborhood.
dude.
Let's go!
Airdrops.
Are you kidding me?
Dude, imagine a fucking airdrop
That is
I'm
hype.
so stoked about
on
that
the
one.
middle
That
of
is hype.
reserve.
That is gonna make so
Bro.
much PvP. Holy crap!
And
That-
glue
all I
hard.
see-
Dude.
Going
I
for
see
your
right
little
here-
wee baby head, and then the cultists revive him, and then you gotta go fight him all over.
Wow.
I'm actually,
That is
I'm
sweet.
so excited about that one.
Yeah,
That's
cool.
awesome.
I'm
All
kind
I
of
see
That's
right
super
there is
dope, dude.
you shoot the flare up, that thing drops down, and I sit inside a building with a scope and just wait for people to walk up and do it.
Oh man.
Nikita, please,
That'd be the
a few
scary-
words
Yeah,
about the
Nikita.
airdrop, man. Come on.
Yeah, let's see.
Like
Can you tell us a bit more?
You described almost everything.
Okay.
We want. Okay. So,
Except the glue hard getting revived, right?
This ain't our first rodeo.
it will be
So-
like something like events. So I think they will be able to actually drop for some random moments
Mhm.
during the raid
Oh,
at like total random places.
Yeah.
And the second one, you will be able to actually call the air like supply drop
Nice,
with the flare.
nice.
That's
So-
fucking dope, dude.
Just
That's
like
what I
Rust or
like.
something. Okay.
Crazy.
The one without the flare, is that one going to be like announced to the server in some sort of way with like or is that something you just have to like spot with your eyeballs?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe you hear the airplane fly over.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, he's in Spartan armor. Oh, it's lagging, isn't it? Yeah, there we go.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
Got a
finally gonna
bit
get
of a
plates
delay.
to put in
Plates,
the plate
yeah.
carriers.
For me personally, it's like the like one of the biggest features this year. Customizable rigs, customizable like rigs with you will be able to actually do your like total cool
Mhm.
tactical setups with different pouches. You can replace armor plates. It will be pretty cool. Like a really hard task to do, but it will be like really interesting for me personally. I think it's the most favorite thing in the game. One of
Okay.
the most favorite things in the game.
Does this
How,
mean? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying, how is this going to affect the UI?
Exactly.
Like, you're going to have another section of slots. Is that going to mean more scrolling, or is there?
You will.
Or is
I
it gonna?
think-
Okay.
Yeah, the concept is pretty cool. I drawn it by myself. Like for almost 2 weeks, I designed the concept, and you will see when it will like when we will do something. You will see how it will look. I think it will be pretty cool.
Okay.
Is it gonna be all out of raid, or will you be able to like trade shots with a guy and then take a plate
his
out the
stuff.
back of his vest and plug it in your front?
You will be able to take plates, yes, but you will not be able to like
manipulate
and like withdraw like the pouches, like remove them or change them. The pouches system will be just off raid.
So you can pop a guy in the face and then go over and take out like 5 plates out of his vest and put them in your bag and then
Yes.
take them home.
Then
Yes.
use them when you're in your
Oh,
inventory.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep,
That's gonna
pretty
be
cool.
sick.
Fix your
That's
armor on the
interesting.
fly. Wow. Yeah.
Okay. A rat's universe just got way bigger.
Uh-oh.
Huh.
Oh my god. I just want to know: are you gonna change all the AVS and stuff? You know, the armored rigs.
Yes.
They're all gonna get reworked.
Yes, everything will be reworked, and especially when we will just like introduce the feature, we'll still have the old rigs in the game too,
Mhm.
just to have some quick solutions. You buy, you go ahead and like play a raid, but like during some time before release, by release, we will remove all the preset stuff that we have right now in the game, and we'll make it just like you could able to configure it by yourself, and I think like it will be like really good.
Won't that take a lot of rebalancing though? Like you said you're going to keep the old vest in, but I also heard you say
Yes,
with the
I
new
think
system-
there will be some like janky moments, like it will need to be like temporarily balanced on some
Yeah.
way.
yeah.
More night vision.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
really
different
old
night vision.
school.
Yeah.
Like like many new night visions and thermal scopes are coming too.
I do
Ex-
like the ones that have 2 lenses because the field of view is so much wider.
2 lenses.
Sacro, did you just make a
Or
face at
whatever.
thermal scopes or just a face?
Yeah.
Thermals. Oh man, yeah. Don't get me started on the thermal. Please take them out of the game.
As he just tells you he's adding more.
No.
Yeah.
What he just said. He's like, "Yep, we're adding more thermals, brother."
Wait, oh my god. Why does it show numbers?
This is not a weapon. It's a special device called
fish scaler?
like no, it's a special device for conducting like
interrogations.
No. Rescue conduct rescue operations or something.
Oh, okay.
It's more like a machete with the like, you know, there's many
like
English
survival,
more
Tarkov.
Yeah. It's not. It's more like tool, not a weapon. But it looks dope, you know.
You can tell me that's for saving people, but I'm gonna hit a guy in the face.
Yeah.
You're gonna one shot him.
Most of the time, that's gonna be for killing motherfuckers. But
especially that's the saw side. Definitely gonna be using that. That's for
sure.
Okay, that's it. Hey, there's more on the other side. Let's play a video first.
There was some funny pictures. Where
yeah, there are. Let's go back, all the way back. Look at this. Is this for Lupo?
Uh-oh. Hold up. My stream's a little behind.
Well, that's fun.
Is that
I like that a lot. He looks very happy in the Alton, and also with the coffee, especially the coffee, really making his day.
I mean, you can't not be happy in an Alton, you know.
Exactly. Can't hear a thing, but you're still smiling, right?
Exactly.
Oh wait, I have some fucking questions about this.
Oh
hell yeah!
You should guess. Actually,
interchange.
Oh,
yeah,
interchange.
Yeah, that's on interchange. Look,
Yeah,
that's in between. That's in between tech and
that's second floor.
like,
Yeah,
so
that's near tech light and all
will
that.
there be items that you have to get to access these machines?
They will just like decorations. But...
Oh come on! Imagine if you could put a Bitcoin in, like a coin.
Yeah, it starts making noise.
You gotta make it stuff Tetris. You gotta make it stuff Tetris.
Yeah. Like we wanted to actually have this like gaming machines operable, but I don't know. It's too much work.
Can you imagine seeing a fucking USEC there, just sitting there trying to win?
Hey, what's your term, buddy?
Some hatchling just kicking in.
The thing is that it is there will be some couple of screenshots about new lightning on interchange, and the interchange will be reward.
Nice.
We added new PMC extracts for it, and we did other several cool features. You will see the interchange will be like really great.
Interchange is about to be popping again.
That's where you need to win a token from the machine. So you have to like put in the Bitcoin and try and win, and you get the token to get the new extract.
A Bitcoin? You got it like that?
And it's like, it's like a looting style. Instead of like going into a bag, you like fucking kick an arcade machine. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Killa has all the tokens in his pocket.
Oh, that's awesome.
That would be fucking cool.
That would actually be cool.
That would be cool.
You would have to spawn way more than.
Is in the 12.4 this interchange update will be live, and I'm pretty sure that that time when you will open the Kiba store, the alarm will sound, and it will draw not only Aquila, it will draw also Raiders too.
Oh my god, yes, dude. The interchange is gonna be nuts,
is gonna be a fucking task now.
Nikita, are you guys planning on changing the loot in the store, or are you gonna keep it kind of the same the way it is now?
We are changing it too. Yes, we're changing it, and we balance it. Like it will be a good iteration of actual like overall improvement of interchange location. There will be events. There will be some cool like switches and stuff. You will be able to open new
you guys
stuff.
Are, like making it reserve. Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Like the idea to have more interactive things like on reserve.
Yeah, that's so cool. That's gonna be fun, man. Fuck yeah.
So from the pictures,
loving, you know.
Okay, let's watch like quick like movies clips.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy about that. I have no idea.
This is a new shotgun.
Mossberg.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh damn, you spotted that quick.
I have the file named.
I bet you the iron sights would be pretty nice too.
Okay. The other one. How many people wanted this one? Come on, play already. There we go.
Oh, they've been screaming for the 19.
Is that 1911?
Yeah, because they're finally putting 45 in the game for the.
And there will be, like, I think there will be several versions of it.
Oh shit! They're adding llamas.
What the?
I don't know.
Wait a second.
I don't know.
There's gonna be dogs.
I do
Yo,
not
Killa
know.
has an attack dog with him now.
Oh, please.
Wow. His name
dog
is
has the
Fluffles.
Nice
Okay.
rework.
Okay, this is an awesome fucking mechanic, dude.
Dude, that is gonna be so sick.
That's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
Tell me we can roll as well, please.
Yeah, the next step is roll, dude. You got to be able to roll.
Please
dude.
roll.
That's really
please.
cool.
That looks fucking wild.
That looks
Also,
so much more fluid, though.
Another good one will be where you roll onto your back, so you're aiming down at your own feet. So it's really annoying when you're prone and you hear someone behind you, and you have to do like a slow shuffle to spin around or stand up.
Oh yeah. I feel you.
I think
you're talking like more like Rainbow Six style.
Yeah, like in
the other two. Yeah.
That will be like a new mechanic of it. Like we will add some new movements like during prone. Yeah.
So it's gonna turn the hatchlings and Moses